Red into that Q is actually going to do a bit of stacking on the medium camp. Picks up the haste rune. Will rotate around maybe to put some pressure on Sumail. Or, nope, he's going to go for the harassment on Universe. With the charge in, they'll get a lot of damage actually in the middle lane. They do manage to get the kill on Sumail. Universe still going to be gone on, though. Not enough time for aggressive. No, it is. He's going to be able to get the chains. Universe is going to be dying here. CDEC already starting off 2-0. Peter comes in, but not much that PPD can do.
And he is, what, 2,000 gold away from the Blink Dagger, and this is the perfect time for, like, Clockwork to go and try and kill him. But speaking of Clock...
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be dead. Hexed up, body blocked as much as possible. They'll give the kill over to RTZ. So first kill of the game, both picked off by a rotation.
Yeah, he's the only weak part in their lineup right now. Darkseer's in the jungle, so there's not really a gank opportunity there. Oh, Sumail.
Yeah, the charge is coming in. They're going to try and hit the RP, but no, the charge comes in first, and he just gets taken out by the Laguna Blade. They really wanted that pick off on Shiki, but it just doesn't.
Oh, they're actually going for a kill on him. Charge on bottom.
Yeah, they're going to try and fight him up. XD pops his Mango and immediately tries to get the combination off. They push him back with the cogs, and that's enough for Shiki to obtain the kill via the Laguna Blade. He's back those heroes. Universe actually runs himself past. Aggressive is actually going to bounce back to his Remnant. They're just going to surround Universe. He's got to surge up in a second, but they'll get the chain. The charge finishes him off, and Universe gets caught pretty heavily there. He thought the aggression would open up space for him to push in the lane, but that's not the case.
Still, they have 2 Observer wards deep into their jungle.
Oh, this is going to be dangerous for XD, as he's going to be RP'd underneath that tier 1 tower. They do not have enough of the shockwave just yet. That's why he backs away and gets enough with his bottle in order to get the shockwave to finish off that Clockwork. We thought he was going to have a bit more success with...
Lina, as Milk mentioned, is really good versus the AT Mage, so they can still afford to let him get some farm.
Looks like Fear's going to be a quick pick-off feeder. We'll be able to stun off the Clockwork, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any rotations.
Prime RP target. You want to kill her. If you don't kill her, you have the possibility of getting Yules, and then you'll be caught out of nowhere without being able to skewer out.
They managed to get a skewer back onto Q. Looks like that should be a kill, but the heroes are going to come in from the side. Nice, 2-man cogs are going to set things up. Just the combination wipes out 2 heroes quite easily. The Winter Wyvern did go down, but it looks like it's going to cost them 3, maybe even 4. As Fear's going to be the next target, bounced back by the ultimate from Gardner, and that's going to be an ultra kill for Shiki to wipe things out.
What an excellent hook shot from XZ.
Catch Flame Guard's going to be able to tank up most of that damage.
It's only a level 1 Ice Path. Yeah. I don't think this kill can happen. They have to wait for a Flame Guard, and it's off right now. Here they go.
There it is. The Ice Path leading things in. They're going to follow up the Macro Pyre. Can they get the damage out? No, he jumps to his Remnant, and now he's going to bottle up, jump to another Remnant, and man, it's not even necessary. He could just TP back. Going to lose PPD, it looks like, as he can turn around and hex Garter in time, but that just means he gets caught with the Yule Scepter, and Light Strike Array, easy pickup.
So now, where do you go if you're EG? You don't want to purely rely on the Anti-Mage. Oh, XZ, is he going to go for the hook?
Yeah, he managed to force that blink away and was hoping to be able to get the hook onto Arteezy, but...
Sumail and Peter, I think, at this point to... or, of course, the Darkseer with the big plays. He does have a Force Staff, which is the build of choice versus the Clockwork Rush.
Sumail is going to be jumped, and this is not a hero they can afford to lose first. They do manage to get the skewer back, but it's Garter. He's still tanky as all hell, and CDEC are just going to keep moving forward. They got Universe. He managed to force himself out of the cogs, but now they're going to Winter's first him to make sure he does stay down. 2 heroes down on the side of EG, and CDEC on the retreat. Doesn't look like EG go to bottom, it looks like.
Their position's pretty good, though. Look at Aggressive. He's just sitting right behind. He doesn't want to beat on the tower. This is the discipline that we see from CDEC and why they tend to not give up a lead.
Whoa, quick RP. They're just going to content themselves with 1 free pick off of Clockwork, it seems, and maybe the deny on that tier 2 tower, but Peter's actually going to lose his line to Aggressive, who advances forward with the Remnant. Now Shiki's going to find an additional hero off the Yule Scepter, Force Staff away, and the Light Strike Array actually misses. They ensure the tier 3 tower does go down. Now they get the chains on the Universe. He turns around, manages to get the vacuum to interrupt Shiki for a second, but the kill still comes out for him beyond godlike by 19 minutes.
That option is almost eliminated, unless you find them like in the Roach Pit or unless they push high ground.
They're actually going to hex up Gardner, but PPD is going to be the casualty here as the hookshot lands. They get him a Force Staff, but he's on the wrong side of the cogs. And will go down. Sumail snagged that regen rune and backed out ahead of Shiki just ever so barely.
the normal after this T2 is down, and then still starve EG. As far as late game solutions to anti-mage, I think that's just a farm Ember Spirit.
Okay, here's a nice pick off XD. Looks like he's going to be going down. If there going to be any other casualties from EG, nice RP, but the Ulceptor actually goes off first from Cheeky. They manage to lock down Arteezy, and they're going to be able to finish him off with the help of the chains. Now they turn on to Fear, who, as tanky as he is, should be going down nice and quick. EG lose 2, and there's the buyback from the Clockwork. PPD, nice out there from him.
That was still really close. The anti-mage almost got that.
CDEC go for the tier 2 tower. Why do you think XD chose to buy back there? I mean, it's relatively cheap this early on to the game, but he's now going to be skewered back, and this could be a dieback in a way, but there is going to be fights forged around it. Nice vacuum into the ice path, and the ultimate comes out. Arteezy takes out 2, and maybe they can pursue. They need to be able to chase this one out, and they could actually have a bit of a comeback here on EG's hands. They've managed to block up Gardner, get the 3rd kill there. Double kill for Arteezy.
I think they saw aggressive BOT bottom, and then that was he just dies without being able to do anything in return.
I kind of like this build. We used to see Jakiro's Samael. Oh, he got the 17%. Maybe this is enough damage. Oh my god, another bash. Samael's dead. Holy cow.
He's getting charged up right now. I don't know if he's gonna... He doesn't have a TP up. This could be bad. Peter's kind of smoked around, but there's 3 heroes here.
Yeah. Oh, PPD, you've got to stop this one. The charge is going to be able to complete. He stops the follow-up, though. Arteezy is going to be Winter's Curse, though, and that's the nail in the coffin, I think, for Arteezy. He will go down. CDEC will get the additional kill on a PPD, obviously. And with 2 down, CDEC will take control of the map once again. Universe, make it a 3rd. He's going to be able to force staff away. Oh, the Light Strike Array misses, but with the Aghanim's upgrade and level 3 Laguna Blade, Shiki gets the kill anyway.
Kind of like last game, it's like, okay, we're losing, but we're just going to keep throwing bodies and bodies and bodies until we win the fight because we're that confident in our fighting abilities. So
DPD, they were hoping to be able to rotate into Roshan. He does kind of stall up aggressive at the same time. Farther up, the fight goes on. They charge on through. Samael managed to, he got the skewer, but can't get off the RP on anybody there. XD, well, he holds in the fire, but it doesn't seem to matter. The mech will keep him alive. Fear will go down, and that just leaves our Darkseer, which aggressive does manage to kill as well. EG, I mean, if game 1 was incredibly one-sided to EG's
suited inside, but if you fight outside, you can fight on your own terms. So they went for that, 15,000 network fight instead of like a 25,000 high ground fight. And Arteezy.
And the hook shot managed to stop him. The 4th step away. Nope. There's a final right click out from Shiki. He's going to keep
no buyback.
Trying to get another one off the old scepter. He's got the Light Strike Array to stop Samael. Actually misses that one. He managed to get the skewer back, which also brings the Spirit Breaker with the ultimate. He managed to get off the RP, but there's not a whole lot of follow-up. No, they actually managed to get back. You 3-man back while they take away that Aegis, and the rest of CDEC are dropping a bit low. Gardner looks like he may go down. Universe pursues down on him. Clockwork taken down to the tower. Ice Path just barely managed to stop him there, and it's going to be Shiki right in the middle of this base, backing up with aggressive and Q. They're going to go for the tier 3 tower now. See if Fear can actually stall up their push enough that his teammates can revive.
CDC's not scared though. They don't have any ultimates on EG, even if they were to buy on 5.
The only one they have left was that AM ultimate, because obviously they picked him off first, backing back into the Ice Path, get a decent amount of damage out from that Dual Breath, but they'll now land the Light Strike Ray. Universe is dead, as an Octarine Core just going to work. Nice Winter's Curse to find a quick escape. Now they're going to be able to get PPD as well.
Anti-Mage was respawning.
Just jumps right on in, and they are missing out on a significant amount of mana. They got to really be careful with this. Hex comes forward. Shiki is going to go down here in a second. His Cold Embrace stalling things up a bit, but, well, he's got the Yules and a Light Strike Array, but he'll die eventually. Looks like Q also going to be... Oh, wow. Just ahead of that Ice Path. Clockwork, if he positions himself really aggressively, or maybe they're just going to try and fight.
They also don't have a tower on bottom. They can kind of approach from bottom.
Well, they got the hook shot. Managed to catch Arteezy, bounce back with the cogs. He blinks himself away, but there's still the charge, and he will be caught. That'll probably allow them to be able
each high ground, aside from the Aegis.
Yeah, just giving a lot of respect to evil geniuses. Making sure they mount a largest possible advantage that they can. Arteezy, well, he's taking a lot of damage from this Daedalus. With the charge coming in, they may actually be able to finish him off. They've still got the ultimate from Gardner. Throws it out now, and yep, another pick off on Arteezy. Again, he still has buyback, but CDEC may actually force that this time around as they're going to jump in. Potion actually kind of misses out there. They managed to get the 2-man RP over the wall with the Winter's Curse on the side. Q might manage to actually save those 2 heroes thanks to that control. Samael managed to force staff himself out. Vacuum gets laid out once again inside the cogs this time around. And the ultimate from Arteezy isn't enough to finish off these heroes. Gardner will go down, but looks like Blink out from Lita will be able to survive. Back out. Universe very low, is going to die to another sleight of fist if he's not careful.
I don't know how
gets
Lena was
away.
at full mana that entire time. She didn't even use on the Ember Spirit. But they can kind of tank up through the through that. And with the Solar and Glimmer on top, it's really easy. Fear might lose a gem right here.
Yeah, but Aggressive, he already boots and traveled in. They managed to get the chains that will ensure the kill. The gem looks like is going to be recovered by PPD. Nice.
But like, look at the restraint from Aggressive. Like, unlike some people.
You just can't help yourself sometimes,
I
can you,
can't.
Berlini?
I really can't.
Gotta fire those shots. All right, Gardner. Oh, the vacuum. That was a good one with a 4-man vacuum over the top. Oh, the RP doesn't actually get laid out enough to be able to control CDEC. They're fighting back as Aggressive pushes forward and will hunt down Samael. 1-2, and he's gone farther up. It looks like Arteezy's still going to be fighting out. Charge onto Universe is going to be able to push him and stop that TP. And Arteezy actually tries to go on Aggressive, but the ultimate isn't enough. And CDEC now keep on going. They're going to now turn towards Arteezy with the hook shot. The cogs push back. They'll control him enough, it'll die another time. They don't have an RP, and without their anti-mage, there's just no chance of EG being able to fight this one out. A frenetic team fight, but it all goes to CDEC, who don't drop a single hero in that fight.
Wow, what if they had RP'd after that 4-man vacuum? I don't know if they would have enough damage, but...
Played that game so well. It seemed like, especially the patience and discipline that they brought to that game was top-notch. I mean, they waited out to ensure they had the highest amount of